I just want to speak from my heart right now. I'm really angry at how much we tolerate sexual sin. We just think it's nothing to go and get involved with fornication or look at a little bit of porno on the internet or commit adultery and not honor our marriage and allow our children just to be raised by a television that's full of pernicious evil and all kinds of sexual overtones that aren't right. And we don't say anything about it. Even in churches, we very seldom hear some good sermons about proper sexual moral conduct. And we just allow everything to carry on and don't do anything about it. And we can start with a voice and say enough is enough. We can write into our television stations and say, we hate what you're broadcasting. We love you, but we don't like this kind of poison going out because it's just destroying our culture and destroying children. When you look at television today, you just see so much garbage on there and so much fornication and so much adultery and perversion right in front of you. It's even on the advertisements. It's everywhere. And when are we going to raise up a voice and say, no more? No more. It's just destroying everything. When are the prophets of morality, the voice of morality, going to rise up again in the nation? Why, church, are we so afraid to address these issues? Amen. Afraid of being, oh, well, what if we're politically incorrect or something? Well, who cares? I don't care. Who cares if we're politically correct? When children are dying and rectums are being ripped apart and their wombs are being torn out because of someone's addiction to sex because we have allowed it. And church, when are we going to talk about morality again in church services? The church is full of sexual sin, and you might be watching this program right now, and maybe you are in sexual sin. And I just say, in love for you, stop it. Stop it and receive the cleansing of the Lord.
Amen.
Sex was given to us as a gift by God. That whole creation of our sexual organs was given as a gift by God so that we could enjoy a relationship as a man and wife together for the procreation of children in an environment of ecstatic love for each other under God. And we've made the sexual act like something that is just so cheap and so dirty and so slimy. We've just reduced it to nothing. It's got to stop. It's got to stop, church. And we need to be a voice crying in the wilderness, preparing the way for the Lord in this. We need to do something about it. Because if we don't, the sin will take our nations down into a slime pit. You just study it out all throughout the history of man, and you'll see where sexual perversion came in, the nation fell. Our nations are getting close to falling into the slimiest pit because we tolerate that woman Jezebel.